Hey everyone, in my last video I was showing you how oil and belt dressing can prolong the life of your rock tumbler. Oil is important for all the bearings. A lot of the professional rock tumblers also have motors with areas where you can specifically put lubrication. But what we didn't do was open up the National Geographic one, which is not a professional rock tumbler. They call it that, but it's more of a beginner's one. But we're gonna temporarily shut it off, put this to the side. We're gonna unplug it, and we're gonna open up the bottom of it because I'm very curious what's in here and if it's even possible to service it. These ones here use wall voltage, 120 volts. This one here only uses 12 volts. It has a transformer you plug in the wall with a very teeny little wire. So, first off, how do we even open it? It's got these rubber pads so it doesn't vibrate. I don't recommend putting these on a table or a shelf because they could rattle off. If your shelf is specifically built with a little lip of wood, yeah, you can do it. But I like to put them on the floor so you don't have to worry about it falling off the shelf. They got a habit of getting off the shelf. So I think these little rubber pads, we're gonna have to peel off to even get into the thing. Yeah, they really don't want you going into it. But let me show you what I can see through the vent first, and we even want to try this. So, we got a good view in here of the motor. It's a very small motor, you see that? Like, these ones here are professional grade. These ones here are meant to spin for a decade straight. They're very reliable motors, but they do use a lot of power, and they're hot to the touch. Very hot to the touch. That other one I can't hold for more than 5 seconds without almost feeling like it's gonna burn me, but that's normal. This one produces no heat. It does have a metal body. It's very, very good for 600 bucks. These units here, this one is 300 plus, that one is 600 plus. I got them both on eBay. I paid $110 for this one, new in the box. I paid $300 almost for that, was $280 I think. For that one there, half price because it was used, but they run perfectly. The last person knew how to do their maintenance. I could see that there was drips of oil coming down it, which is good. An oily machine is a happy machine. And belt dressing keeps the belts from dry rotting. It also keeps the belts from slipping and grinding themselves out on the pulleys. So I'm imagining there's screws underneath these rubber pads to get in there. It even calls it a toy. But it works good. It does work very good. The only complaints people have of it is it spins a bit too fast and it can chip the rocks during the polishing stage. But if you use ceramic media in there, which are these little bead-like things to cushion your rocks so they don't hit each other, this thing, I'm actually having no problem with it at all. Maybe they're just trying to use softer, more fragile rocks in the... But I'm actually having a really good time with it. And this, I would recommend it as a starter. If anyone wants to get into this, this is actually a good machine. I like how you can set the days on it. I like how you can set the speed. Even its slowest speed is considered too fast, but you know, it's all right. What I don't like about it is, if I want to film something, sometimes I'll just shut the whole power strip off. Those will start moving by themselves. This one won't. You got to hit power again. That means if there's the slightest glitch of a power outage, it'll stop moving. And if you're not home, it'll turn to like concrete in there, and when it starts moving, it'll be like whoomp, whoomp. It can really mess things up that it doesn't start moving. And if you're not home after its maximum, which is 9 days, it's gonna stop. I wish there was a way to override it where it just keeps going and going. As far as I can see in reviews and stuff, I don't think you can. But just taking a look at this, we did belt dressing so it doesn't overstretch. It doesn't start wearing itself down. We do have extra belts. This came with one. I have 5 extra belts for that one. Pretty cheap, pretty cheap. That one has expensive belts, more like a car. It has the little rubber teeth on it, so it grips. 18 bucks a piece, but I still ordered a spare and put dressing on it, so hopefully we don't have to change it for a while. But always good to have a backup. So this one right here, I would just suggest right off the bat, you don't even have to open it to oil it. You do want a thicker oil like this for gears. This is the same kind of oil you put in your wheel hubs of older cars, or even on newer semi-trucks. So you want to get a container that has a straw like this. Do not use WD-40. WD-40 typically, I'm going to say typically, is a penetrant. It will actually wear down regular oils. Now, I caught myself there. Just like a lot of people, we're known for thinking WD-40 is not a lubricant. It is a penetrant. WD-40 actually makes penetrant and lubricant. They make a whole bunch of different things, actually. Next time I'm in the store, I'm going to buy WD-40 lubricant because it'll come with this nice straw. And with that nice straw, you'll be able to go right into here and oil exactly what you need. So this isn't meant to be serviceable, but you see the end of that motor right there, that metal pin right there? That is where you would just put the smallest little drop of oil, and when you do so, I would do it at an angle like this so it goes right into the motor pin. That would be my recommendation if it starts making noise. But after just seeing what's in there, because I've never actually looked in there, I think we're just gonna leave the guy alone and get it going again. It really doesn't need service at this time. Yeah, we're just gonna get it going again. Get it back up there to 9 days. Put our barrel back on there. Good. So, I haven't noticed it at all with this one. I've noticed it slightly when I open the guard on this. This one, you could crush your fingers in the pulley. It's such a strong motor, so be careful. Also, the pulley in there is very sharp. I actually cut my finger on it this morning when I was moving it. When you put belt dressing on there, it will literally seize the entire motor, and you gotta move it with your hand. Use gloves to get it to, just be very careful. You'll see what I mean if you watch that video. But this right here is a warning sign that you need belt dressing. That is the rubber belt shredding because it's slipping on the pulley. This will solve your problem. You put that on there, it will come to a halt. If you leave it like that, you're gonna burn your motor out. At the very least, use this. Use the barrels to move everything until it gets lubricated around and it'll start moving again. Watch my previous video to this and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and I will also link that in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.